Watch for the bears. No. No, you gotta go. Go on. Go. Thank you. Go on, Mama. Go with your babies. Go on. Go on. Go. Go. Good morning. It's Saturday. I am in my magical lab cutting soap that Rachel and I made yesterday, which is our Itch Be Gone. So this soap is specifically made at this time of the year with fresh jewelweed juice, and I'll put a picture sliding in here, that I extract from the jewelweed plant that grows right by poison ivy, oak or sumac, and it's the antidote. It's what you need to have. And I teach about that more in depth on my herbal plant walks. So I infuse it and I use it and I put it into our Itch Be Gone soap. The best part of using fresh jewelweed versus dried is that the juice is still intact, and that's the juice that is used on the contact when you contact poison ivy and you rub up against it. The juice is put on either one way. For me, I put it on before I go harvesting as a form of protection. And two, if I come in contact with poison ivy, oak, or sumac, I immediately get jewelweed and get it onto my skin. Now, I am out in the elements, and some of you aren't, and some don't have jewelweed growing by you. So I'll talk more about how to utilize folks who prepare medicines to help with the poison ivy, rash, the urushiol oil, removal of it, conditioning the skin to take care of it while you're in an outbreak of poison ivy. So it's really important to pay attention to where you are at. If you're out in your garden, you're out hiking, whatever you're doing, when you see the picture of jewelweed, or go look back, I'm pretty sure I have some YouTube videos. Isn't that amazing? Of the jewelweed plant. Once you find it, then you know it's there. And the most potent time to harvest the juice out of the plant is when the flower is opened. And the flower looks like a miniature orchid. It's beautiful. It's usually orange or yellow. Sometimes you can find both of them. It depends on your soil pH of what color you're going to get. I can go in my woods back here and they're all orange. I can go 8 minutes up the road and I'll see yellow and orange flowers on the jewelweed. So we put that in here along with copious amounts of green clay. And then I harvest the plantain on areas that aren't sprayed, haven't been sprayed here. And I've been here for 8 years with any chemical. And we make an infusion that's also added into it because plantain is great for bug bites, scratches. It's a natural anti-inflammatory to reduce swelling and encourage healing. So we have this in the soap. There is no scent. Absolutely none. You don't want to aggravate the skin by putting on essential oil when you have urushiol, nor do you want to have a salve, an oil on your skin, on that rash, because if you have it, if it's still in its early stages, there's oil, the urushiol oil is on your skin if you haven't washed it off. And that there's a subject behind that. Do you use warm water, cold water? I suggest cold soap. But this soap here, you can actually get into the shower and go ahead and get your skin wet, apply the soap, turn the water off. Let that soap sit on your skin for, 1 to 3 minutes, however long you can handle, and then rinse it off with cool water. that will help remove the urushiol oils and not allow the poison ivy to spread, or maybe not to become a large area that outbreaks. So this is nature's medicine. It is amazing. When I teach my class, I'll talk about jewelweed, and then I'll step into it, and into poison ivy, because I'm allergic to it. And the students will go, and I'll say, I'm safe because I just put the jewelweed on. And by the way, welcome to Cindy's Sacred Garden, and I'm Cindy. So while I cut our soap, I wanted to definitely address this year's poison ivy, oak, sumac, bug bites, and skin rashes, such as psoriasis, eczema. This is an amazing soap all the way to have. Especially after you come in contact, or immediately you come in from a hike, or you were gardening. It is great to get into the shower and wash areas such as your legs, your ankles, your arms, your face, your hands with our soap. And I would keep it in your shower. You can cut the bar in half and just leave half in and the other half on your shelf or somewhere, so that you have it for future uses, so it's not sitting there and slowly getting watered away. So this is great. We just made fresh soap of Itch Be Gone about 2 weeks ago. We're making more because 'tis the season, guys. I am out in my garden. My daughter's full of poison ivy. And that's where I wanted to talk about what else can you do besides using a soap to wash off that urushiol oil that the poisonous plants carry. And we have 2 special skin products that are made, 1 for relief, 2 for relief and healing if you have the weeping rash from any poison ivy, oak, or sumac. And our first one is our Itch Be Gone spray. This spray is made with the jewelweed juice and witch hazel. It is the best way to preserve the fresh juice without it going rancid. And I carry this especially when I'm out taking hikes or out of my own home environment, so I can spray my body with the jewelweed juice before I enter, or if I touch any poison ivy, oak, or sumac. And a lot of times we don't know that we have touched it, especially when it comes up small and the leaves haven't appeared, or if you don't know the identification of the leaves. So this is really smart to have, the Itch Be Gone. It also helps with bug bites, especially with children who are constantly itching. To spray it on, it's instant relief. It's very helpful to get the healing process going. And then the other product, Skin Food, by the way, because this is amazing. Oh, and it's sealed. We always seal our jars so you know that no one has opened it. This is part of whether you get it at a store that we carry, that carries Cindy's Sacred Garden, or that come from us to ship to you. You know that it's not, once it's been cleaned and sanitized, it's sealed underneath and then sealed on the outside. So you have to break the seal. And then this is the Calamine cream. Now I did a video recent about last year we did paste versus this year cream. I'm really excited about the cream over the paste because last year the paste would dry so cracky because of the clay that it took extra effort to wash it off, which then meant you were scratching, and if the oil was still on your skin, you were actually spreading it. So the cream goes on, it stays on, and then you wash it off with cool water at your convenience, or just leave it on. This is great, especially for children with bug bites, insect bites, rashes before they go to bed, so that they can get some relief while they sleep, and for you too. So the Calamine cream is available on our website. Same with this year, 2023 Itch Be Gone spray and our lovely soap. So thank you for just watching our videos. I really appreciate this, and any sharing that you do. I want to say gratitude, because that helps us reach more people who are in need of natural alternatives instead of the expensive over-the-counter treatments that have a form of chemicals in it, might have some goodness in it, but it also may have chemicals that are super drying and can damage your skin. So the Calamine paste,
Calamine cream, not paste.
has
Thank you.
wonderful properties of kosher glycerin, which is going to bring moisture to the area. So as the skin heals, it's not going to look bad. I've seen a lot of poison ivy, oak, and sumac scars on people. So I wanted to make sure, oops, I'm doing this with my earbuds. Let's get you back in. Hi. There we are. Because I'm standing a little too far away from my phone, and I'm afraid you won't be able to hear me. Anyways, I appreciate you being here, sharing our videos, our content, turning your friends onto our organic skin foods and fresh earth medicines. I really appreciate all of you, and I wish you some great happiness today. All right, stay tuned. We got more coming.